Hello YouTube, this is AugustusLarch, and I've been analyzing the culture. I've been here watching my parents' house when they're away, and I see this Ninja Warrior, and then there's Fox News Watch, and I'm listening to this Fox News, and they are so archaic and antiquated and follow all the attributes and properties of a throwback mentality. Do they even know? I mean, son of a bitch. I mean, I got the goth paint on this morning. I've got kind of the aristocrat look deal going here. Well, punk aristocrat. I got the leather pants on, leather trousers, and but I have the straight collar jacket and a dark sweater, of course, the stylish boonie hat, and a little bit of eye makeup. See, I'm on the other end of the spectrum. My girlfriend says the goth thing is never going to catch around here. Well, I've always done it. I was a stage performer, and sometimes I just left my... It's hard to wash off. It's like for hot stage lights and shit, so I just leave it on when I'm doing music or whatever, or a play. So, I mean, and then I see this Fox News, and they are just cultivating a mindset that's just so antiquated, and they're so, they want to start this conflict between the liberals and the conservatives and Republicans and Democrats all the time. When you see what they're up to, they're just a bunch of parrots parroting from a central office with no original ideas of anything to say. And, it's so sad. It makes me really ashamed of my human species to see that people can be led along by such stock control. I mean, it's just blatant cultivation of what they should think about. And this endless competition, like, yeah, we're traditional. Are they traditional? I mean, they're a bunch of tycoons. They emulate people that they don't even know anything about, I guess. A lot of these people, like Glenn Beck, I mean, he's got this... They really don't have very good standards of journalism. It's just this conversational, like, hey, we're all buddies, let's talk behind somebody's back about somebody who doesn't watch this channel type of attitude. This one-upmanship type of freaking gothic abuse going on. And they say they aren't goth. Well, maybe I'm the artist that exposes it, you know? The kind of artist that can show you something about yourself you don't usually look for. Because these people, they aren't analyzing. They're not self-analysts whatsoever. It's really sad because anybody with basic psychological training, like taking any basic psychology course, can see the fallacy. When somebody, their conversation, it's not very insightful. I mean, there's no enlightenment there at all. All it is like, they sit there in front of their boob tube watching Fox News, and they just all day long, like, see, this was just on. I turned on the television to see what the heck was on there. They're just riding the sensational news. They all on the same page as a stupid story. Guess what I'm going to do with this? Here's what I'm going to do with this. It's called turning it off. My father will sit here any spare time he has, sit on, and it's not anything personal against my father. I think there's a lot of people in his age bracket who do nothing. I try to speak to people and they say, yeah, we watch Fox News. And they're like, it's like a badge of honor or something. And when they say it to me, I'm like, how unfortunate for you. Aren't you just a trained puppet who can come up with nothing of your own thoughts? It's just so sad. It makes me ashamed for humanity, how all the advertising, the news, it's all tied in together. And the basic mission behind it is to cultivate each individual to be this unthinking collective, this mass of people who has to turn on the television to figure out how to think. It's just sad. It's just despair-ridden. Actualization of what's actually real. Actualization of what's actual. See, I'm not going to use that. Scotch that. I mean, this realization that they have nothing to contribute, that they're just cogs in a system that's far out of their control. It's just ridden with despair. This is AugustusLarch. Thank you for watching YouTube.